Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be teaching you a short flow that's just basically focused on moving the body with the breath. So just kind of getting you into your body, out of your mind, and we're going to start on all fours. So on all fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, just start to move through some cat-cows. Straight away connect the body and the breath. So it's going to be the breath that leads your movement. It's your inhale that opens the chest. It's your exhale that allows you to round through the spine. Add in any additional movements that feel good, but just continue with kind of connecting with the breath. If it's in your practice, you come into that lovely soft ujjayi breath. Any movements here that feel good. Maybe you're tucking the toes so you get a bit of a stretch through the arches of the feet. Maybe you're changing the position of the hands so you get a kind of different wrist stretches. Maybe you're moving your head and neck a little bit more. Just getting into kind of the places that feel good. Okay, let's make our way to a downward facing dog. And then same thing, just start to move, walk out your dog, anything that feels good. And if you feel like actually you just need to be still, then just be still. Stretching it all out. Big breath in through the nose. Clear it out through the mouth. Let's slowly walk the feet to the hands. Come into your ragdoll at the front of the mat and just sway the body from side to side. Today, take a really big sway, like you're just moving through the hips, the spine, the head, the neck, the shoulders. Let's interlace the fingers behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Just keep doing the same thing if you want, just kind of moving around. We're going to twist out the upper back, looking over one shoulder and then the other. Big breaths. Releasing the hands down to the mat. Let's heel toe the feet together. And you're going to inhale, root to rise. So come all the way up, reaching super tall to lift. And then let's exhale, fold all the way down. Releasing the back of the neck. Inhale through a flat back, shoulders back. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back, lower the right knee. Inhale, low lunge, hips forwards, arms reach up. Reaching nice and tall. Just take a moment to pause. Press the mat away with the feet. One more big breath in. Exhale, let's bring both hands down to the mat. We're going to step back to a downward facing dog. From our down dog, let's take an inhale, tip forwards into plank pose. And as you exhale, your choice, knees and chest or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg moves up and back to the sky just when you're ready. As you exhale, big step through. Keep the back knee lifted and then take an inhale, reach the right arm tall. Just take a moment to pause again. Press the mat away with the left hand. Draw the left shoulder down the back and then think about the collarbones being nice and wide. Big breath in. Exhale, the hand comes down. We're going to step the left foot forwards to meet the right. Inhale through a flat back. And exhale to fold and tuck the chin. So inhale, sweep to stand, come all the way up. Reach super tall. Exhale to fold all the way down, release the back of the neck. Inhale through a flat back. Exhale, plant the hand, step the left foot back. Lower the left knee. Inhale, low lunge, hips forwards, arms reach up, press the mat away with the feet. Again, take a moment to pause. Breathe into those hips. You're leaning back just as much as feels okay. One more big breath in. Exhale, both hands come down. We step straight back to our downward facing dog. From here, let's inhale, tip forwards into a plank pose. Exhale, your choice, knees and chest, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. When you're ready, inhale, left leg moves up and back. Exhale, step through, keep the back knee lifted. Inhale, reach the left arm tall, take a moment to pause. Open through the chest, get the back leg nice and active and strong. Squeeze the outer hips in. One more big breath in. Exhale, bring the hand down. We're going to step the right foot forwards. Inhale, flat back when you're ready. And exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way up, reaching tall. Exhale, let's fold all the way down. Release the back of the neck. Inhale, through a flat back. Shoulders back. Exhale, plant the hand, step the right foot back. Lower the right knee. Inhale, low lunge. Just one big breath in this time. As you exhale, bring both hands down to the mat. Step straight back to your downward facing dog. From your down dog, inhale, tip through to a plank pose. Exhale, lower your choice. Big breath into your back bend, cobra or up dog. Big breath out to your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg moves up and back. Exhale, step through, big step. Keep the back knee lifted. Inhale, just one breath in to reach the right arm tall. And then exhale, bring the hand down to the mat, step the left foot forwards. Inhale, flat back, shoulders pull back. And exhale to fold and tap the chin. Inhale, sweep to stand, reaching super tall as you lift. Let's exhale, fold all the way down, back of the neck long. Inhale through your flat back. Exhale, plant the hand, step the left foot back, lower the left knee. Inhale, low lunge as you lift. Exhale, bring both hands down. We step straight back to our downward facing dog. Inhale, tip forwards into plank pose. And exhale to lower with control. Big breath into your cobra or up dog. Big breath out to your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg moves up and back behind. Exhale, big step through, back knee stays lifted. Just one breath in, left arm tall. Exhale, hand down, step the right foot forwards. Inhale, flat back. And exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep to stand. Come all the way up. Let's do one more on each side. Exhale, fold all the way down, releasing the back of the neck. Inhale through a flat back. Exhale, plant the hand, step the right foot back, lower the right knee. Inhale to that low lunge as you lift. Exhale, bring both hands down. You're going to step straight back to a downward facing dog. Inhale to tip through to a plank pose. And exhale to lower. Inhale to lift through the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg moves up and back. Exhale, big step through. Inhale, reach the right arm tall. Exhale, hand down, step the left foot forwards. Inhale, flat back, shoulders back. And exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep to stand, come all the way up. Exhale to reach all the way down, folding forwards. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, big step back with the left foot, lower the left knee. Inhale, low lunge as you lift. Exhale, bring both hands down, step straight back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, we move forwards into a plank pose. And then exhale, we lower. Big breath in, cobra or upward facing dog. Big breath out, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg moves to the sky. Exhale, step through, and then take an inhale, reach the left arm tall when you're ready. Exhale, hand down to the mat, step the right foot forwards. Inhale, flat back. And exhale to fold. Let's inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Okay, from here, let's step out to face the side of the mat. So maybe just step out with your left foot. And then from here, hands come to hips, squeeze the bum. Take an inhale, lift through the chest. Just slightly lean back if that feels good. And then let's fold into our legs. Letting the back of the neck go. Okay, so if it's in your practice, feel free to come up into a headstand. Otherwise, just find your forward fold here. Releasing the back of the neck. Some of you might want to take hold of opposite elbow. Otherwise, just keep your hands down towards the mat. Think about pressing through the outer edge of the feet. If you're in your headstand, start to think about coming out. So just moving slowly out of your headstand. Then from here, hands down to the mat, wherever you are, we start to bend the left knee. We're going to come into Skandasana. So for our Skandasana, it's like a side lunge. Some of you will be lifted a lot more. That's totally fine. Some of you just think about lifting the left heel in order to kind of find a comfortable position down here. Some of you keep your hands down to the mat. Some of you hands towards heart center. We move slowly, again with the breath. We're going to use your legs. Inhale, lift up to center. As you exhale over to the right, so the right toes go down, and then the left toes lift, and you come down. Use your breath. Inhale, lift up to center slowly. Exhale over to the left, coming down. Use your breath. Inhale, drive through those feet to lift. Exhale over to the right. Like a wave. Inhale, lift up, and slowly. Exhale over to the left. Good, last side. Inhale, lift up. And exhale to the right. Hands come down. Just scoot your bum to center so you're back in your straddle forward fold. And then we're going to roll all the way up to stand. Last thing to lift will be the head. From here, just shorten your stance and bring the heels in, toes out. So we're going to come into goddess pose. What tends to want to happen is the knees want to drop in. Squeeze the sides of the butt, the knees will press out. You're also going to want to lean forwards, try and lift through the chest, so shoulders over hips. Hands towards the thighs, big breath in. As you exhale, look over the right shoulder, let that left shoulder pull in. Inhale to center. Exhale, look over the left shoulder, let the right shoulder pull in. Use your breath, inhale to center. Exhale over to the right. Keep the bum engaged. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the left. Good. Inhale to center. And then exhale, drive through those feet. Step the left foot forward so you're at the front of the mat. Feet together, toes touch. Hands to heart center. Big breath in to reach tall. Big breath out to fold. Inhale through a flat back. And then exhale, plant the hands. Either step or float, and then lower down, or, so either go through a vinyasa or just go straight back to your downward facing dog, your choice. Once you're in your downward facing dog, I'm going to come through to seated, so however you want to get there, to your seated position. Calming all the way down. Left leg extends, right sole of the foot into that left thigh, flex the left foot. Okay, from here, big breath in to reach up, big breath out to fold over that left leg. Some of you might take hold of the foot, some of you might just bring your fingertips to the side of the leg, and then use your breath to allow yourself to fold forwards and down. Okay, from here, we're going to flow with the breath once again. So as you inhale, right arm's going to go behind you. You come onto the right shin. You reach the left arm towards the back of the room. As you exhale, slowly lowering. Resist gravity as you lower and fold over that left leg. Inhale, lift. Right arm goes behind, lifting the left arm. Reach all the way to the back. And then exhale, slowly lower. Resist gravity and come forwards over that left leg. Last one, inhale, right arm back, left arm lifts. And exhale, slowly coming all the way down. Okay, so come up to center, and we're just going to swap the feet. So right leg out, left sole of the foot in. Inhale, reach up first. So Janushirasana, and exhale, fold. And then just take a moment here, finding your breath, folding over that left leg. Try and find space as the chest moves forwards. Use the breath to flow. Inhale, left arm goes behind you, come onto the left shin, reach the right arm to the back of the room. Exhale, slowly lower, resist gravity, and fold over that right leg. And again, inhale to lift, reaching up, reach the right arm towards the back of the room. And exhale, slowly lower, squeeze the bum, and fold over that right leg. Last one, inhale to lift, reaching up. And exhale to slowly come down. Both legs out in front, arms out in front. Let's round the spine, come all the way down onto your back. Last thing to come down will be the head. And once you're there, just scoot onto your mat if you're not quite on your mat. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Just take a moment. Okay, so you're going to either end with a bridge or a wheel practice, so totally up to you. So you're going to lift up through the bum, squeeze the bum. And if you want to bring your hands towards your ears, you're going to lift up into your wheel. Otherwise, you can take your bridge pose, interlace the fingers underneath the back, squeeze the bum. And here, to make this even more juicy, try and traction your heels back towards your shoulders. Breathe. Try and draw the ribs into the body. Try not to let them flare out. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to start to come all the way down. Hug the knees in towards the chest again. Rock from side to side. And then let's just end with a twist. So we're going to drop the knees over to the right, head over to the left, arms into a wide T. Your variation of your twist as always. So this can be really active or really passive. You can wrap one leg over the other. Or you can just let the knees drop out to the side. And then let's come back to center with the legs, and then drop them over to the left, head over to the right. And breathing the length of the spine. Let's come back to center. Give your knees a final squeeze. And then let's take a really big breath in. And clear it out. Shavasana, releasing the arms, releasing the legs. And let's just completely relax the body. Let everything feel really heavy. And then just ultimately remembering that your Shavasana is your chance to practice your meditation. So just keep trying to find focus. So as the mind wanders, and it will heaps of times, that's like a really natural part of your meditation practice. You're not trying to stop the thoughts, but when you notice that you've gone off on a tangent, thinking about your dinner, then you come back to the breath, you come back to the body, you come back to the sensations in the body. Maybe you come back to music if you're playing music in the room, you're listening to the music, but you're finding a way to be present, to be mindful, to be here. And then if you have more time, please feel free to stay here. Otherwise, you're just going to start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe give yourself a big stretch overhead. And then hug the knees in towards the chest. Come up to seated any way you like. Just try and keep the eyes closed and bring the hands towards the heart. And today, let's just take a moment to dedicate our practice to maybe someone we love or someone who you think really needs it. And then we'll end the practice with a big breath together. So inhaling through the nose fully and deeply. Open mouth, release. Namaste, everyone.